Hi, my name's Paul Green and I'm the creator of the Garden Planner app. This is a short video to take you through what the Garden Planner app is and how you can use it. This is the home page of the Garden Planner app. You can see that I have a few things already planted in this section here. I have some lettuce, broccoli, basil, beans, artichoke and tomatoes, as well as some potatoes. I can zoom in and out of this, this section here and get a better view. A far view for the entire year, or just half a year, 6 months. In this section here, I can get the weather, so that's the weather for my area in Melbourne, and then I can also see what things I can plant in this part of the world also, but that's not prescriptive. There are other things. If you want to go ahead and plant tomatoes in the middle of winter in a frosty area, then that's up to you, of course. After I've done that, I can go into the Gantt section, and I can look at all the things that I need to do. This is probably where you'll be spending most of your time in the Garden Planner app. There's a bunch of activities that you can do down the side here. I've said that I'm going to plant some basil. Once I do that, then I can just tap that icon here, and that tells the app that I've done that, and it rolls over to the next task that needs to be done. So the same for those tomatoes and for the potatoes. If I want to as well, I can press on the icons for each of these plants, the beans, and see what needs to be done next. So that tells me ahead of time what needs to be done. There's also this information here about what is good for the plant and how closely they should be planted and how long to harvest. There's the weather section, which again runs off the information that you've provided in the postcode. In this instance, we can see that in the next 4 days in Melbourne, we're expecting 7 mil of rain, and the previous 4 days we had 1.1. That allows me to make decisions about whether I want to go outside and spend some time watering the garden or not, as well as giving us information about the temperature. Now, it doesn't look like there's going to be too many frosty nights coming up in Melbourne, so I don't need to cover up any frost-sensitive plants like the potatoes that I had in the previous page. We also have throughout the app a little ladybug icon, which is an area where you can send us information or get in contact with us. If there's a plant that you can't find in the app that you would like us to add, you can press the plant problem request, and that will send an email to me, and I'll look at that and have a chat with you about when we can get that in next. There are other things as well, like whether you've got a device issue, a weather issue, whether you want to refresh the weather, there's an account problem. And if you want to see all the hints that showed up in the first little bit, you can go through here and that will cycle through all the hints. And if you don't really want to do that and you've made a mistake, just hit oops, never mind, and we'll move on and pretend it never happened. In the settings section, if you haven't put in your postcode information, you can do it here. You can also sync your information to the cloud. We're doing that so that we can offer a web version and an iPhone version and an Android version later on down the track. It also means that you can save that information back up and it's always there. If you want to subscribe to the app and get access to a bunch of extra features which we think are really tremendous, you can hit this subscription button. You can rate the app in the App Store, which we would really like you to be able to do. And also, if you think that this would be a great present for somebody else, you can also gift the app from this section here. And that's it. We hope you enjoy using the app, and if you have any questions or want to tell us some stuff about what you think of the app, here's the email address.